Welcome to the Blue Green Ocean Road podcast.
What do you think? I got podcasts. I got times for podcasts.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you have time?
Yeah, of course I do. I'll make time.
Take time.
Don't worry. How are you?
I'm good, George.
Merry Christmas. Happy solstice.
Yeah, happy solstice. Damn it, the
Yeah.
days are getting longer. It's pissing me off.
I like that, though. Bring back the sun. Well, it won't start getting longer until the 25th of December. That's when Jesus rises. Well, that's when he's born. That's when the sun comes up. That was Saturnalia. It's ancient. It's Horus. It's the ancient Sumerians, Anunnaki. It's something that was attributed to him. On the 25th day, it starts getting longer. Even though the 21st was the shortest day.
Do you remember showing me the Star of Bethlehem, like the real thing? It was like Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn, or like one of the bright stars would just happen to be close. It was like 2 years before Jesus was supposedly born.
Right, it was a triple conjunction of planets, very significant. They were all, astrology goes back even further than they thought. Astrology is extremely ancient.
George, what else did they have?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the show. It's a hell of a thing to see. Nobody sees it anymore because all the lights are on and everybody's looking at their phone.
That's right. And you're up there on the roof every night looking at the sky. You got your telescope, your binoculars.
I love it. Like
I'm
last
sure
night,
it's wonderful.
all week.
I come out here and it's beautiful at night. I look up at the sky. There's Orion, there's Jupiter, all the other planets. Very nice. What a show.
It is. At night, just after Jupiter's right above our heads with the moon. It's right out there. You can start watching it the minute the sun goes down. Sweet.
Yeah. So, how's all your Christmas prep going?
Oh, there's no much to do. My wife really loves decorating.
Yes.
So if I help, I'm like ruining it. So I didn't really pick up on it at first, but after 30 years with her, I kind of got it. She's really happy doing it herself. She's cute. She got one table. She calls it Wonderland. So I'll take a picture. I'll send it to you later. It's just all these glass figurines and shit. Snow, fake snow.
The Winter Wonderland.
Yeah, it's Wonderland.
Yes.
She said.
Yeah, everybody's got that. We got that. My parents have that. Lots of folks do. It's great. A little Winter Wonderland.
So,
hey, are you working Christmas? I know you like to take those shifts, but are you working this Christmas?
I don't know yet. Why? What are you doing?
Well, you're always welcome here.
Yeah, all right.
Come by.
I probably won't because my truck is making alien spaceship noises in the rear. I think it might be a bearing or something, but I got an appointment to see a mechanic near the end of January.
Yeah.
I'm going to have like the transmissions do 60,000 miles. It has they change the fluid in the filter. So I'm having that all done. But cool. All right. I got to get up there. I want to get up there with my telescope and shit.
It's funny. My truck is in the shop right now. I think my mechanic's out of his element. Hey, Mike.
How you doing?
Hey, Mike. Get your spaceship back, huh?
Yeah.
And I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's not get too excited.
The spaceship has returned.
Whoa. Photon torpedoes.
Yes.
Cool. What's that, Jupiter behind
NASA. Yeah, NASA.
NASA. What do you think you own space? You don't. NASA does.
Space. Yeah, it's a lot of space in space.
Yeah. Hey, I lost my tarp. I lost my tarp in the storm. The storm tore it to shreds.
Wow.
I lose nothing in the storm. New one up.
Good thing you didn't live in the thing, huh?
Dang.
Yeah. Well, this still. I mean, this still pretty sturdy.
Oh
But
yeah.
If you were camping in it, it probably wouldn't have blown away. You would have seen it and grabbed it, you know, secured
it
it.
was torn to shreds. Though. I mean, the cord, the baling twine still held on, but it was just holding on to shreds.
Yeah.
It's the cheap tarp. Well,
Hey,
anyway.
Sorry I didn't come by the other day to help you with your roof. I
Oh,
got
that's okay. I
hung
fell
up
off
with
and I went to the hospital, came back. I'm fine.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's fine. I got it. I installed two ladders, one here and one on the pitch of the roof. And I got up there and it was nice and warm up there. Got the tar out, got it all nice and nice.
Get any on you?
So it was fine.
Did you get any
Oh
on
yeah, just the tiniest speck, smears everywhere. You see, oh look at that! Oh, it's there. Oh, it's over there too.
you? It climbs. You get a little bit on your toe, and it climbs up your pants. Pretty soon,
Yeah.
it's all over your shirt. You're like, where did this come from?
Then there's some on your
Right.
lip.
Some on your
Right.
lip.
Some on your dink when you went to take a piss.
Yeah.
What the?
It's sticky for the wrong reasons.
Not the fun kind. So yeah, so not too much. So the pond, the water came right up to the almost to the pear tree,
Wow.
and there was like a pond. There was like a ponding right here, and it was crazy.
I saw
Anyway,
You know how when you're looking at a puddle or a pond, and the raindrops are making rings, splashing and making. That was my whole yard.
wow.
It was like the water was like this deep across the whole yard.
Yeah.
Even though I'm on a hill and it's running down, it was that deep, and it was like it looked like a pond out there. Even out in the woods, I went tried to go around to feed my horse because the pathway up there was just too muddy and wet. Even the woods, just walking anywhere in the woods was like walking in a puddle the whole time.
Yeah. It was quite a mess.
Yep, a lot of water, and boy, if that was snow, we'd be up to our ass in it.
I even had some in my cellar. I had to back it all out. It took me about an hour to back
Really?
up all the water. But, hey, that's what living in the weather is
Yep.
all about.
I got
Yeah,
no
what are you gonna do?
story.
What's
Did
that?
you lose power, Dave?
Nothing. No.
Nice.
Don't lose power here.
That's right.
Nice.
Listen, he's civilized. Lives in
Well,
civilization.
When you live near
Yeah.
a street light, they get to it really quick. And a fire station. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I was down there Thursday, and they had most of the intersections in Johnston flooded out, and
Yeah, you
lights not
needed a
working
canoe to
and
get to
whatnot.
CVS. That was just
It
wait a
was-
day.
My son was taking a class down there in Johnston, so I found myself there, right? And then this couple in a car stalls in a puddle in an intersection, and they're trying to push it out, this woman and this guy. So I run out there and I help push it, and pushed it out into a parking lot. They didn't even look at me, didn't even say thank you. They just,
That was just
walked
weird. What are
away.
you doing? What do you want?
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
fuck? Who's
You
this
must
guy?
want something.
Right.
Who's this guy? Why are you helping me?
What's your deal over there?
It's insane. I go, what? How does that happen?
Probably
How
wants
did
a
we get to
tip.
this point?
Probably wants
What is
money.
going on with the world? You know?
If it happened to any one of us, we'd be like so thankful. Thank you so much for helping me.
I know. I'll be buying them a beer or something.
Yeah, right.
Like,
You wouldn't be able to get rid of me. Oh, my pet, a mangy dog. Made a friend.
yeah. So where's Mike?
Somebody text him. I don't know.
Sleeping in, man.
You got it through the group, right? Both of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it online because I'm using my computer again. I
Oh, the
figured out
email?
what was wrong with the microphone. Actually, Sequoia figured it out for me.
Hey, yay, Sequoia.
Yeah.
Did
Well,
he
he's
use
a-
AI?
He's a smart boy.
No, but he knows all about that stuff.
Oh yeah, that's his job, man. He could, if nothing else, he could probably get a producer. A job as a producer, working
Yeah.
for some other
Well,
podcast.
I got one for you. I'm getting Windows 11 is it comes out, and they have this bullshit that won't upgrade a lot of good computers. They're basically forcing everybody to buy another computer where the computers they have is perfectly fine. And they're screamers. They are really nice computers. So anyway, there's a bunch of people who are going to start selling their Windows 10 computers that kick ass. And I'm going to buy one. And then I'm gonna train a model myself. That's the only thing. I put a model on this one, but it's not strong enough. It's not fast enough.
Yeah.
But
so you're gonna give lesson.
Yeah, I'm just gonna train my own model.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey Mike, how you doing?
Data. You just it's
you're sideways.
Yeah, it's the only way you guys can hear me.
We can hear you.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm kind of used to you being a little sideways anyway.
Did you get this from the group or the email, Mikey?
Yeah, what?
The link to this.
It was on the just on my messages.
Yeah, the ones we share together.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, it worked this week. I don't know what the fuck I did last week.
I think I got both.
I got stoned and I missed it. I almost yelled in a stairwell last night for you, Mikey.
That'd be cool.
And then I went, I don't want to.
Well, I got 4 voicemails. What's all these voicemails about? I didn't mean to be checking my voicemails, but god damn it.
That's that Walt Whitman yawp, right? Primal yawp.
Oh, the primal yawp, yes.
In the stairwell of the company he works for.
Yeah. I got it too, Dave. I got it on my message too.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, whatever that was me. I don't know what the fuck I did. It was in it. It's in my feed. I looked in the phone. I went back. I said, sure as fuck, it's there. You know what?
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I sent the wrong link. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. It worked this week.
I got it last week.
Let's move on.
Moving on. I'm really moving on at light speed.
Where are we going? We're going to, what is that?
Klingons!
I'm rigging me deck ship.
Yeah,
the voyage on the high seas.
Yeah, rough seas. Somebody got a hose.
I did. It blew me mast down. Man. Blew me mast down. There we go.
Shivering the timbers.
So, so like I'm like a half-ass captain on a deck ship here. So like, that's how I look at it. Sometimes.
He's captain of his own deck.
I'm a half-ass captain. Captain half-ass. That should be a comic strip. I'm going to do that. I'm stealing it.
Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan.
Captain Half-Ass.
Got the drinks flowing. Yes.
He doesn't quite make it to port.
My ship doesn't quite make it to port.
He saw land and then he lost interest.
Port? He drinks that too.
Yes, I've always known that about myself. I admit it freely.
Yeah. I've done enough sailing.
I have no bones to make about it.
That's enough of that.
One of my, I won't say the worst expression. I can't imagine. It's like, it is what it is. I can't take that. Remember, did you post that, Mike, about the expressions you can live without, or something like that, Mike? I saw online.
You guys watch so much media, you don't even know where it's coming from.
Who cares where it's coming from, Dave? As long as it keeps coming really fast.
You know what I read? I read the first chapter of Wizards and Glass. Do you remember that? It starts off with Blaine the Mono. Because the Wastelands end with the cliffhanger.
Yes.
Yeah. Motherfucker. And we waited for that book.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we waited for.
I'm trying to get my daughter started on that series.
The first book's hard. It's hard to grab because he wrote that like in college.
Yeah.
High school almost.
I thought it was good. That's what grabbed me though.
It got me. You know.
She's reading the second Shining, the sequel to The Shining.
I read that.
Yeah, Heron's reading that right now.
I even made a quiz on Goodreads on that one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I deleted my Goodreads account. I went nuts a little while ago and deleted everything everywhere.
Yeah.
Like when I started with Facebook, I went mental.
So you guys got all your holiday shopping done?
Almost.
Holiday.
Yeah.
Mikey's
got his done. Mikey got something for his significant other. That's really cool.
Nice.
You guys get your gifts yet? That's because I didn't fucking send them.
So, Mikey,
Yeah.
what did you get Joanne?
I got her a couple tickets to Randy Rainbow.
But what happened?
She already had them.
So now Mikey's got 2 tickets to Randy Rainbow. Any of you guys want to join him?
You gotta wear a
Randy
pink shirt.
Rainbow.
You gotta wear a pink shirt. If you
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. Is he performing?
yeah.
In
performing.
town. In town.
Portsmouth.
Ah,
Portsmouth.
cool. He put out some good videos. It was very entertaining.
He's
He's very
talented guy.
talented. Very talented. The other stipulation is when you walk in, you have to hold hands with Mikey.
A small price to pay.
George will do it for free.
Any excuse to get out of the house.
Hell yeah.
It's true. It'll probably be a great night out.
This is
Well,
the,
you got
You'll
you got
laugh.
4 tickets now, so take another couple out. Go out and make an evening of it.
No, she didn't give him a ticket.
I paid
She
way
got-
too much. Yeah.
You got tickets for her and her friends. She didn't get Mikey a ticket.
No.
What? Jesus.
She wants to
Yeah,
have
well,
fun.
that's the way of it anyway. When women get to a certain age, they'd rather hang out with their friends.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't-
same with
Well,
men.
it's true for the guys too, you know.
She wants to actually have fun.
An interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Stimulating discussion.
Problem was, I spent way too much for these tickets. I bought them like, you know how you buy them the second generation, because I couldn't. Again, late to the table. I couldn't get. They're all sold out pretty much by the time I got to it. So you got to buy them from the second generation, who goes on and buys them really early and sells them, jacks up the price, sells them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
You
You
should
know,
do
you
that.
gotta
You're
show-
stuck with them. Sell them, Mike.
Well, you can sell them, but they don't release them. The problem is that they're not going to release it for quite a while. The tickets themselves. So.
It's true. What a game it is trying to score tickets for anything
I
like
haven't
that.
bought a
It's
ticket
a
in like
real,
a million years.
a lot of fuckery going on, you know.
Yeah, man. I'm old school, you know. I'm used to going and buying a ticket, having it in my pocket, giving them my
Yeah.
ticket.
Something they
old.
can
Yep.
rip.
Just show your phone at the event. Like, you go, man.
That's how
Here's
we
my
get in the Newport Folk Festival. Try
Yeah.
buying tickets for the Folk Festival. Holy shit. It's
Yeah.
like a countdown. It's like tickets go on sale on this date at 11, and you're going 5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Sold
Hit it.
out.
Sold out.
And they're gone.
And they're gone.
And you're lucky to get put on the waiting list. You know?
The thing is,
And
Mike,
they're gone.
it's probably software that gets some people in early, you know.
Yeah, I gotta write a
Yeah.
program for that.
Well, you pay for that
Yeah.
privilege. It's just like, with buying stocks and stuff like this.
Yep.
The people in the know have first access and
And it's
immediate
gone.
access. And it's
Yeah,
gone.
I gotta get Sequoia to write a program so that it go instantly in a nanosecond buys us tickets. That's the only way to do it.
And it is Rhode Island too. There's some, you know.
Well, no, see, it's really hard to scalp tickets for this.
Casting
only buy them from one
dispersions on the
place.
Rhode Island culture, are you?
Oh yeah.
You can only buy the tickets through one venue. There's
Greatly
no second
deserved.
venues. They don't allow that. And if you need to get rid of your ticket, you have to give it back to them, and then they give it to someone on the waiting list. Like it's really tight. They really tight. There's no scalping at all for Newport.
Yeah, but there's these guys that get them behind the scenes, you know.
Yeah, they got them already. Those ticket masters and shit, they buy them in bulk
No,
somehow, right? No,
Can't do
they
it.
don't that.
can't do that with the Newport Folk
I
Festival.
know they were fucking fixing that. I heard that they
It's
were
not the-
fixing that, but I didn't know if they had yet.
It's not Ticketmasters, it's those guys in the suits, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
suits.
It's a big club,
Suits.
and we ain't in it.
Fucking suits, man. Yeah, fucking suits.
We never will be.
Well, yeah, it's like a commodity. It's valuable as any of the finest stocks, and you got to be on top of it and grab it up quick, and then it becomes a commodity where you can increase your money on it.
There's only for that festival. There's only 10,000 tickets.
What, for the Newport Festival?
and they get all top.
For 3 days is only 10,000 or
Or
10,000
10,000 a day maybe, but I think
Yeah.
that's what they said on the thing on their website. There's only 10,000. That's why
Wow.
it's not crowded, and they get really top-notch acts. Like this thing sells out before they announce any of the people who are playing. Like it's sold out. Everybody knows it's going to be good. They don't care if they don't know anybody. They know it's going to be good. So
nobody goes who's playing. So we're going.
Yeah.
Going to the days when you could just show up the day of and just buy a ticket and walk in. Remember those days? Oh, those were fantastic.
I think you can still see that for the Jazz Festival. I think there's still, there's always tickets available for the Jazz Festival, but the Folk Festival sells out.
But anything, something would happen at the Civic Center. You just, let's go. And they just walk right in.
Somebody get in there and kick open the exit door. You ever do that?
No, I haven't.
Not me, but
the whole
I've heard it
circle of
done.
the Civic
I've
Center
heard of it.
was exit doors, the whole thing. Right? So it's arranged, in every direction. Some guys, they used to do this. If you wait, right, people inside would just hit the fucking crash bombs while they're going through just to be cool. That never happened to you?
I've seen it, but it never happened. I never benefited. I never did it.
I'm pretty sure I did. I don't remember everything now, but I think I was probably one of those guys doing it. Probably was. I don't know. Don't remember. I do remember that, though.
I remember that we found 5 dime bags on the floor of a Marshall Tucker Band concert in a paper bag. Yeah.
Weak sock.
Were you there? You were. Oh yeah, it was like Crowder walking around the periphery. What do they call that? The gallery around the.
Yeah, that circle. The circle of crash doors.
The circle of death, And anyway, stepped on a paper bag.
The circle of fucking death.
I got a story about that circle. Check this out.
The circle of decibels.
It wasn't the circle of death. It was the circle of life. Check this out. I was at a Jerry Garcia band show, right? And I was standing in the middle of the floor, down below on the floor in the flat part. And he started playing Dear Prudence, the Beatles song.
Yeah.
And at that part, he said, "Look around, round, right? In every doorway." Like it's dark inside, right? But that hallway, the circle of life, is lit, right? And in every doorway was one of those Grateful Dead girls in those little thin dresses.
Oh yeah,
doing the spinny dance. Every single doorway, I looked around, and people gave them space to do this. And while he's singing, "Look around, round," I'm looking, and there's all these girls just spinning in every single doorway. It was magical. I thought it was something they set up or something,
There were a lot of guys that were doing that too. The Whirling Dervishes thing.
Not that.
George was one of them.
No.
Yeah, they probably did.
You can see through their dresses. You can see through their dresses in the light. The light was shining through their dresses.
They probably didn't set it up, but those people
I know.
the show.
Yeah, I know. It's quite a scene out there. Yeah, and there's drum circles, and it's wonderful. I know.
Those girls that were doing that had probably been to 20 shows, right, prior to that.
Yep.
So they set it up. You know what I mean?
They set it up. But for whatever reason, whoever set it up, it was magical. It was really magical. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
So it was not the circle of death. It was the circle of life.
Yeah, I miss those Dead shows. I have a lot of great memories of those things. Or lack of memories.
Jerry Garcia show was better, though. Oops. Could I say that out loud? Fuck, they're going to crucify me.
The only one I ever been to was when we were up in Unity, George. Remember that?
Yeah.
We all jumped in the car.
So.
Went down to Portland.
Yeah.
That's
Portland did. Yep. It was a good time.
I saw a couple of Dead shows, but I gotta say, Jerry Garcia show was way better. Way better. They actually sang in tune at that show. I know. Heresy. Sacrilege.
No, I never found it that way, but I suppose, but anyway.
Don't worry about me. I got a sensitive bone in my body.
No, it's the Grateful Dead mafia will get you.
What jokes?
Blonde jokes.
Blonde jokes.
Yeah, I can
hear
tell
some.
blonde jokes as I'm a stupid blonde.
No, you're not.
Not anymore. Hey, did you ever see the one? It says there's one corn stalk in a field, and it says blonde corn maze.
They still get lost.
Hey,
Well,
have you ever
Mikey's
done
got that one about the three big blondes in the bar. This is your joke. I tell it all the time, and it's yours.
Remind me.
It's like little Weasley guy goes in, and there's these three women at the bar, three blondes. One's a wrestler, one's like a kickboxer, and one's like I don't know, a fucking astronaut, right? Or in the army, a sergeant in the army, right? So he sits down and he says, "Hey, you want to hear a blonde joke?" And he says the first one, right? And then he says, "You want to tell it to all three of us?" And he goes, "Nah, I don't want to explain it 3 times." You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember it at all.
I remember
I
that.
swore it was you.
Yeah, no, it was. I think it was Mikey.
Huh.
Jesus
think it
Christ,
was
that's
Mikey.
weird that you would forget that.
Yeah, I totally forgot that joke.
It's a good joke.
Yeah.
It's a blonde joke. It's fucking great. I know, because I talk about this once in a while. I like blonde jokes, and then sometimes somebody will give me one, and I swore to God it was you.
I think so
line?
too. I'm pretty
You know
sure
what
it was
line?
Mikey.
You know what line comes to my head all the time? Makes me think of you. Dave is that line. Oh, he's going to die a fiery death.
I don't
In fact,
remember
I said
that.
it last night. I said it last night while watching Fargo.
No shit. I used to say that
Die.
fiery death.
I used to say that all the time. Yeah.
You know, it reminds me of Dave.
Did it ever come true? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hella.
Oh yeah, well, hello, it's good. Well, hello.
Every time I listen to that guy, I can't get Dave out of my head.
Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly, yeah,
That guy.
that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay. Hey, what do you think of Jennifer Jason Leigh's character in Fargo?
Yeah, that's a great character, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the fifth series. Yeah.
I'm almost done with the first one season.
What do you think her take on debt was when she explained it to the cop?
Hey.
Did
I
you
ain't
hear?
got nowhere near that fucking 5th season yet.
I don't know, but
I don't think I hit that yet. I was watching
Spoiler
it.
alert!
all right, but she was that we're all in the
Spoiler alert,
debt
Dave.
zoo and she's the
What
zookeeper.
we call him? Captain what? I forgot already.
Captain Half-Ass.
Captain Half. I knew I could count on you to remember. I have to
Captain
write nothing down.
Half-Ass.
Plus, I'm recording it. So
Well, there you go.
Anyway, I thought it was a pretty good explainer of debt and capitalism. and whatnot.
What you mean now? Yep.
I've never had
But
any of that
anyway,
stuff explained to me.
something
where
to
I'm
watch.
happy.
As far as women, though, I think the first 2 series there was it the first one? No, was it the second one? I mean, the third one with Kirsten Dunst.
Yes.
Yeah,
oh, yes.
She's the hottest, though, for sure.
Do you know she married that guy?
She was a
They met
hoarder.
on that set, and she married that guy that played her husband.
Wow.
Yeah, he's in Breaking
I know
Bad.
Did it?
He's
Yeah, that
he's
guy's
a
from
meth
Breaking
dealer.
Bad. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in everything now.
He's in a lot
yeah.
of shit. He's in a lot of good shit.
Yeah.
That was good.
Which
But
guy
just
from
before he
Breaking
dies, says,
Bad?
"Gee, hun, I think we should break up."
Which guy from Breaking Bad?
We should break up.
It's the young guy. It's kind of a young, big guy with red,
We're
kind
good
of
for
reddish
each other.
hair.
That's what he said.
Light skin. He's
Kind of like a
Yeah.
pudgy blonde-haired guy with short hair, with just kind of looks. I don't
But he's
know.
a real lunatic.
Okay,
he works
then.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that murderous guy? The guy's really
Yeah.
murderous. Kills
Yeah.
the kid and everything. Yeah, that guy. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Billy Bob Thornton was great,
Anyway,
right?
Yeah. Billy Bob was
Oh.
awesome.
The
Yeah.
first season. I'm in the first season, and I'm almost at the end. And Billy Bob Thornton,
That's a good
Yeah.
one. That's
Yeah.
really good.
Lauren Malvo.
Yeah.
He's really good at that.
He's really good.
He's really good. Really creepy.
he
Kingy.
should make his own
King of the
series.
King. You even know what that means or you don't. Poor King.
Good shit.
Yeah. So, So, I mean, we're almost up to the point of, have to wait till next week to see it.
Oh yeah, well, we're getting them one at a time right now. Yeah. Saw one last night, but I won't give you any clues or anything. But it's good.
What series is
Good
that?
stuff.
Yeah. Five is good. Yeah.
I like 2, man. Had a UFO.
Yeah.
I was like, ha ha!
And that was it. That one UFO. That was
I
it.
think I
How do we
see one.
explain this? How do
Look
we
out the
explain
window.
this?
When he lost time, I knew it. That was the remember just
Yep.
lost time over at the diner when he was looking for clues.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I said, holy shit!
Look,
Yeah.
I think I see a UFO at my window.
UFO
Right
shit.
there. Is that you guys see that? Wait a minute.
No,
Oh
just
no,
you.
it's on my screen.
Unidentified-
So it was a real UFO. That was a genuine one.
unidentified female objects.
Turned out to be a speck of dust on the lens.
Speck of dust. Oh, a plane came in front of me once. I was looking at the moon. It was like like a monster just showed up in front of my telescope. It scared the shit out of me. It was a plane though. Well, not Christ. That it was. I'm just looking through it. It just went black like the bears.
Oh
here,
yeah.
You know?
Oh, that's funny.
It's not good for the heart.
Hey, the next new moon, you should come up. We should go to the top of Jeremoth Hill and see what we can see.
All week was great, right? It was so clear. I gotta get my Jeep fixed first. It's making alien spaceship noise.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna lose time, all right. You're gonna lose time on the side of the road.
It doesn't matter because I can walk to work. I could do it. I could get snowshoes. Yeah, I'll save a lot of money then. Fuck Geico.
Yeah, my truck's in the shop too. They can't figure it out. I guess it's beyond
You
this
take it
guy.
to the shop.
I think,
Most
to
times
figure
they
it
go,
out.
go take it to the dealer.
Take it to the dealer.
That's what I'm dreading. I'm gonna have to take it to the dealer. It's like I'm beyond that. Did they try to sell you a warranty? Do you ever go to the
Oxygen
dealer and
sensor.
try to say, don't
Yeah.
buy the warranty? Because even if I bought the warranty, the extended warranty, it'd still be beyond the warranty. So and then they have deductibles and all that other stuff.
Should have
It's kind of
bought a
ridiculous.
Toyota.
Oh yeah.
Just saying.
Yep,
Any,
If
should've.
you had a Toyota, it'd still be right. You'd still be on the road.
You got
The
a
truck is
Ford?
too
Yep.
new for this bullshit.
any
Ford
piece
used to
of
make the best trucks in the world. Now they're shit.
There they are.
any piece of technology now, that's where they make the money, is in those they always offer you
The
those
warranties, yes, exactly.
They make money by making everything out of plastic and charging you $60,000 for it.
Yes. They don't care.
Cheers.
Yes, there's more. I mean, there used to be the when they sold you a car, you'd get the dealer, the salesman would get a commission on the car, but that's insanely minimal compared to the warranty they try to sell you.
Yeah,
That's
that
where they really
last-
get their
that
commission
last
is the
desk.
warranty. Just like at the appliance stores, the furniture stores, all those things like this. It's the warranties that really they make their money on.
Yeah.
Like my lawyer says, don't sign nothing. That's what he says. Like I don't know
Yeah.
if you have to really have. All right, I'll help you out. If you get a lawyer, you know what he's going to say? Don't sign nothing. So
That's
I
right.
gave you that for free. That's free. Free
I remember
legal
that.
advice on the Blue Green Ocean Road podcast. Don't sign nothing.
Sign nothing.
Don't
I remember
agree
that
either.
salesman.
I got like this medical app
The
yesterday
salesman
from
at the dealer was smoke was
Lifespan?
coming out of his ears because I wasn't buying his warranty. It was just insane. He was getting pissed. He was getting really upset that I wasn't going to buy the warranty for the truck.
Yeah.
Just
George, you get
fucking
his tape.
smoke started
his
coming out of his ears.
You know that Scotch tape they always have, right? Take out a big
Yeah.
long piece and start rubbing it on his desk.
All right, time for you to leave.
Yeah.
Sure.
Start taping shit
I
to
get
other
the point.
things.
You can always walk. If the guy's giving you shit, you can always walk. You know?
I know.
So, all right.
Mike was
fuck
with
it,
me
the
that
deal's
time
off.
when I bought the Colt. I wish I had the one I plowed into a fucking pool.
Yes. Well,
Should have listened to your lawyer, Dave.
Yeah, you were there the whole time I had the thing. I remember you sat there. You fucking knew it too, because you're sitting right next to me. He says, "Dave, you can walk away. You can never get this moment back." All that shit.
yep.
Always listen to your lawyer.
Don't sign nothing.
I'm the captain of my ship.
They got you
Benny
coming.
Hill. Mike, you used to do a pretty good Benny Hill impersonation, if I remember correctly. back in the day.
Captain Ridiculous.
Hey, George, remember Seppo? Looked just like him.
Yes, I do. Is he gone now?
No, I think he's still going.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while, but like I saw him like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that, a couple of years ago. But there's still activity over at his place, so
Does he have any kids? That
I don't know. I don't know that much about his personal life.
uh,
Remember going skiing with him? That was funny.
yes. Oh, yeah. He's the man.
Yeah.
Motorcycle racer, master mechanic.
Yeah.
That was weird for me though.
Olympic
That's right when I
athlete.
discovered Benny Hill, and
Yeah.
he used to hang out at the Maple Glen when we used to play over there.
Yeah.
And like I just discovered Benny Hill at that time, and there he
And
was.
suddenly there he is.
It was. Yeah.
He was back in those days. He was running around acting like him too.
Oh yeah.
Signing autographs at airports, he would say,
yeah. People would buy him dinner, like if he was like racing, like he'd be racing down in Sao Paulo, Brazil, or someplace, And people would, and I asked them about his accent, and they're like, "Well, they don't speak English either, so my accent sounded like a British accent."
Yeah.
So they buy him dinners and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a wild man. Olympic ski jumper for Finland.
That's
Was
nuts.
he was a jumper?
Yeah,
Was he? Yeah,
he
I
was in the
thought.
Olympic ski jumping team for Finland.
I think it was like the bicathlon or the
No, he
The,
was a jumper. He was
skiing
jumping those.
and shooting kind of thing.
Well, he probably did that too.
Skiing, shooting, then fishing.
Yes.
But he
But
was
anyway,
also, he went down those big freaking jumps.
Wow.
Yep.
Did you ever see one of those up close and personal? How insanely steep those
They
things
look
are?
nuts from the TV.
It's like- Yes, but if you're standing, I mean,
Yeah,
up
if you're
in
standing on
Lake
it,
Placid, New
Get
York,
on
I was
top of it.
standing there, like looking up at one, and it was just insane. Like I couldn't imagine myself going down this thing
Judge,
and
it's
flying
different
up
when you
it.
look down. It's even
Yeah,
worse.
wow.
Yeah, just
See,
get where they make the commitment to stand there. Like, I got on the second one, like the high dive, right?
Yeah.
You look at it, there's nothing, man. I get up there, right? I did the baby crawl off that motherfucker, right? Yeah. And I almost didn't get up the balls to do off the first one, right? And then I went in feet first, and I shot all the way down. That was a deep fucking pool. I call it the abyss. I started to swim down to the bottom, and then I really wanted to touch off. You know what I mean? And I didn't make it. I finally I turned around and I swam back up. And that was the first time I touched the bottom when I jumped off that first. That was a cool pool. That was cool. That was it was a high school, and they rented it for 50 cents. You could just get in after when it was open, no kids. You could just go in at 50 cents. You could get in there and you could swim all you want. They had the track where you could swim the long, the race, and on the other side was the high dive.
Yeah.
Nice.
The abyss.
The high dive is pretty trippy. I remember at the University of Rhode Island going up there and like, holy shit. I was hesitant to even do a cannonball off the top of that thing.
Oh, no. I wouldn't. No, don't do it. Oh, my God. Imagine all the water go up your
That thing was fucking high.
Jesus.
Braver people than me. I see little girls doing it. And that's all right.
Yeah, let them. No problem. Go ahead. You go, girl. Willpower.
Yeah.
They have 2 holes that can get filled.
I know. If you have a baby, go up there and drop them off. Just to get them used to it, And then they're like, no big deal,
Should walk in there sometime with a baby doll, like make it real. And I can drop it.
Keep your hands straight.
Done it wrong.
Oh well.
Sounds like the old Unity trestle.
Oh yeah. We
Yeah.
visited when we went up. We went there. I remember like I couldn't figure out like, geez, I'm an old man now. How do I climb up onto this thing? And I'm like, it was even summertime, and I had my sneakers on or something, and I hesitated to climb up on that thing because I just
because you see the
didn't seem to have
dangers now. You can see the dangers of it all now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Back then, it was like, what could happen?
Right. Oh, I know.
What could happen, and who cares?
Did you
Yeah.
ever go off the bridge over by the potholes in Sandwich?
I never did, but I know people that did.
I
Yeah,
was watching some kids do it.
yeah. There was that jump too. Remember at the potholes? Do you climb up and jump into the big hole?
Yeah. Did you ever do that one?
I never did, but Cedar did it a bunch of times. Yeah.
Yeah. That
Just
was a
watch
great
the
place to
kids do
swim.
it. They grew
I
up
remember
there.
one
That's the
time.
cool
One
thing.
time we
It's
were
their
there.
hole. You know, it's their weird little bend in the river. New Hampshire's
One
fucking
time.
cool.
One time we were there, and there's this big guy got up there, and he was hemming and hawing about it, and like Cedar's been doing it left and right, So Cedar climbs up behind him, and the guy's not going. He's just not jumping. Can't get up the guts to jump. And so Cedar's like,
I'm not going. I'm not going.
Cedar like jumped in front of him and jumped in. Cedar's like a third of his size. It's pretty funny. We did some jumps. Remember, Mike, back in the day?
Oh yeah.
Remember with the kids up in
That one swimming hole over near Bretton Woods.
Yeah.
When you looked at me, you go, well, so first guy jumps in is the man, and before I could say yes, he's like jumping in.
That
That's
was a high jump, man.
That's like I'm looking down like, holy shit, you are the man.
That was the kind of jump that hurt your nose.
Oh yeah. We all did it.
Yeah, y'all did it. Yeah. No more though. These jumping days are over, man. Long time gone.
Oh yeah. How about that guy went through that hole where the river poured through there? We were looking at that. It was some like goofy jarhead.
Oh, and the pothole?
No, at that same swimming hole near Bretton Woods.
Huh. I don't remember that.
There's this hole where the river rushes through this, like goes through this hole where these rocks are, like, and it looked really dangerous. Some guy finally did it, and he just shot through.
Yeah. Mm.
Anyway, you have to be stupid to do it, and this guy was stupid enough to do it.
Yeah.
That was like, I'll jump off the cliff, but I'm not doing that.
Right.
Yeah, let's fuck around on the bridge.
There's a couple of places there, like up there, like that. What's that other place? You pull off the side of the road, and there's like a little walkway bridge goes over this chasm. I think it was up in Evans Notch, maybe.
Oh yeah. Trying to think.
We saw some people dive in there. Some two guys and two girls, and a guy had to show off and dive in there.
Oh yeah.
There's a pool of water and a certain amount of height. Somebody's going to do it,
Yeah. Yep. And someone's going to try and prove themselves in front of their girl too.
Someone's going to show off. Yeah.
And then there's going to be that one guy who's going to do that, and then he gets up there, and then he hems and haws, and a little kid jumps in front of him and makes him look foolish. And there's always going to be that guy too.
Yeah. And there's always going to be the guy who's now a paraplegic,
Yeah, right. Oh, someone died here doing this.
Yeah.
I saw somebody break their pinky, pull it all the way back. There was over near Andy's. There was a nice deep one. It was like a tube, right? I guess like the whirlpool were there from the glacier melt, right?
Yeah.
So the kids there, the local ones, like their houses were right there, right? And they dive off and dive in, and come back up, right? It wasn't like tiny, but it was.
Okay.
Not now. I was going,
Right.
So this guy, he went. I would have gone if I was to do it. I'd gone feet first at least the first time, but he didn't dive. He went in, and I guess he came out. So you got to go to the hospital, right? I just glanced it, right? I glanced it. Ah, fuck. Yeah, finger not where it should be.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh. It's creeping me out just thinking about it.
Yeah. Gives you that feeling in the pit of your stomach.
Beautiful spot though. And then
little adrenaline
you go
rush.
a couple feet down, and there's another beautiful spot. And then you go around the corner, and it's like the best spot ever until you get further down, and you go, no, wait, this is the best spot ever. This one I finally found, I think, was the best spot ever.
No, it wasn't.
There was a
You just didn't go
waterfall
downstream
and there was a
enough.
sandy pool, right?
Nice.
It was a heat wave. It's like July 7th or some shit, and then that was like it was like air conditioned, and it was oh fuck me, Pine Grove, Hemlock Grove,
Nice.
best spot ever.
Nothing like a beautiful hemlock grove up in the North Country there, eh?
That was near Carter Dome. I was like on that
Yeah.
part of the Alpine Trail, whatever the fuck.
Do you know what that is, Mike? You been there?
Not really.
Carter
Carter
Dome.
Dome?
That's
Heard of it. I don't know if I've ever been there.
Well,
So-
we walked up part of it. But there's a restaurant on top. I took a fucking rail car up to the top. Yeah, it's from Carter Dome. Yeah, it's cool. It's near. It's over there somewhere. It's like near.
I
That
remember
day
the
I did
time
all
they-
kinds of shit. I went to Lost River. I did the Flume. I did the stuff.
I remember-
I even took a train, a little choo-choo train in Conway. That's back when. Now I think there's a Walmart there now, but it used to be a fucking train.
Before we found the
it's still there.
Is it?
before we found the sandwich bowl,
Yeah.
that time Dave came up. Remember, Dave? You came up and we did that big hike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With all the fucking trees that have been hit by lightning during a lightning storm.
Yeah, we ended up. What we did was we missed the Wiggins Trail,
Yeah.
and we kept going,
Oh,
and
we kept going up. I remember going up.
we were trying to find the bowl. We ended up turning around at some point, but
Dave, we found the bowl.
Yeah.
It's
eventually-
it's beautiful.
yeah.
It's one of the best places. I'll go. That's one of those places I'm gonna go back to because it's just beautiful up there.
Well, of course you found it, Mike. I got which like remember we were talking about getting lost in the woods. Like I was saying that I couldn't. I like hearing things was hard to do. Right. I said I couldn't like pinpoint a river. Right. But I was like ever got lost because like growing up in where we did like we always look for landmarks going in. We're already
Yeah.
mapping it out. Like the best
Yeah.
thing was like a rusty car. It says, "Oh yeah, this is gonna Just,
That's
great.
a landmark.
Yeah, that's it. I ain't gonna forget this.
But
part.
even certain trees, right?
Trees,
Mikey was telling
rocks.
me about a phenomenon about why people get lost. He was talking about tree blindness. People are tree blind.
They all look alike.
Yeah.
No,
That's
yeah,
a real
all the
thing.
trees, like they just don't see the differences in trees. They
They
all
don't.
look like tree. It's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, I forgot
It's
all about
crazy.
that until I started thinking about it. It says, yeah, it's just have marks.
Yeah, you
You
just
know?
like look at the woods and kind of
we
get a
didn't even
general
use
read
paint.
and make a
Some
map
people
in your
use
head.
paint, but I was just using stuff,
Yeah.
You got to turn around and check your six too
Sure.
to see what it looks like for the way back.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
it was just natural. I mean, I'm doing it so long, I never even thought about it.
Right.
But
I
that's
know.
what
I never had a concept of tree blindness till Mikey told me about it. Like, wow.
Yeah, that's what I read. I read about that. Yeah, and that's weird to a tree lover because we're always looking at trees. The difference between
Oh
them and
yeah.
stuff.
They all
Yeah.
have personality. So like that tree on your way out. It's like, oh yeah, that's that big oak tree I was looking at. Wow, that thing's really impressive,
Some people probably have city blindness. They're getting to put them in the middle of a city and they can't find their way.
I
out
did
of
that in
people
San
that-
Diego. I had,
blindness.
everything looked alike.
LA.
Retail blindness.
LA, right? Everything looked
LA.
alike. There's a palm tree. There's another one. There's
LA.
another one. There's a square of
LA.
grass. There's a palm tree. There's a square of grass. There's a palm tree.
Yeah.
LA.
I'm
There's a
telling
stucco
you.
house.
For hundreds of miles.
For
The
everywhere.
same for hundreds of miles. You're going from one city to another. Yo, you just got out of Burbank. Now you're in Glendale. Really? How do you tell? Oh, now you're in North Hollywood. Street signs have a different color. Oh, fine. That's great. Like, and it's hundreds of miles. It's like you get stuck in there. You're never getting out. You're in the middle of nowhere when you're in the middle of LA.
Well, fortunately, they number and the numbers like it's 7th Street and A East. That works pretty good. And once you learn that, the checkerboard shit.
It's called just going east until you get out of that fucking
Just get the
place.
fuck. Look for the sunrise in the morning. That direction. Go
Right.
that way. Home.
You got to pass through 3 different gang members, gang spaces or whatever they call them.
Oh man, we got lost in Colleen and Glenn who grew up in LA, right? He picked me up at the airport, and we found ourselves in Compton and Inglewood, like where all the gang stuff happens. That's South Central, where all that stuff that you hear about.
Yeah, that's where you
All the
live.
rocks,
You
the
visit
rap
us there.
songs are written about. And
You visited us there at
that's
Compton.
right. You were in Watts. That's right.
Well, anyway, yes, it was fine. You just didn't want to wander around alone at night. It was fine during the day.
Yeah, we were there in the day, and it was just like grandmas pushing baby carriages and stuff. All those guys, all those criminals, they've been up all night. So in the daytime, they're all asleep. They've been up shooting at each other or doing whatever it is that they talk about in rap songs.
What you didn't know is those grandmas are packing.
They're all packing. Even the baby in the carriage is packing.
Yeah, it all happens at night. During the day, you're probably pretty cool.
It's a regular neighborhood. It looks just like the rest of LA. A little bit more run down, but it's still like one-story bungalows, little yards, same thing. 7-Eleven store, palm tree.
We shared a joint of angel dust with one of the local boys. It was a friend of ours.
Yikes!
And we walked around barefoot with nunchucks and stuff like that at night, looking for trouble. It was a good thing we didn't find any. That's how nuts that stuff makes.
Nunchucks. What are you gonna do with that? I got an AK-47.
I'm feeling lucky.
We're fortunate enough.
3 hillbillies from New England.
We were fortunate enough not to. Yeah, we were.
Guys, we're all fortunate. That's why we're still here.
Yeah.
One bad idea after another, and I'm still here.
Everything's still good where you are, Dave? No bombs or anything?
No, thank Christ. When you see like an apartment building blowing up, that's like, I live in an apartment building. I don't want it to blow up. What the fuck?
What do you mean blow up?
You worried about that, Dave? Is that something that keeps you up at night?
I ain't worried about it. I'm just imagining what it'd be like because I'm seeing it is all. Like, fucking. You think a bad
are you having
storm
visions
sucks.
of the
How about
apocalypse or something?
Bombs?
What's going on there?
It's blowing up all the shit you love, like your kids and your wife and your fucking dog.
Where's this coming from?
Bombs, they exist. And then they fall and then they kill people.
It's happening right now.
It's happening right now in a couple of places in the world.
It's always happening right now. This is happening right now all the time.
Yeah.
All our life. Every day we've been alive, there's been a bomb drops fucking some blew up. Somebody got shot.
Everything that humans do, anything that humans do is happening right now.
Yeah. So there's a lot of whoopee going on.
There's more of that than anything.
Think about it.
There's more of that than anything. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about this stuff.
We think of like
Spew.
That's right. You think about it. If you think about all the spew that's been spewed, it's like this huge fucking torrent.
Don't think about that.
If you put it all together.
I got a title for the podcast.
Don't think about that part. Think about the love part. Don't think
or anything, imagine all the urine, at the same time. If you put it all together, and it'd be like this massive stream, like a greater river than that ever existed, a torrent, a tidal wave, constant flow.
I'm thinking about the heavy breathing animal shit. You know what I mean? That's.
Do you ever think about if you could throw all the food you've ever eaten, like on the floor in a room at one time, what it would look like?
It wouldn't fit. It wouldn't fit the room.
The windows.
About it now.
Yeah.
It'd be overflowing. It'd be overflowing the room, man.
Everything. Yeah. You eat a lot of fucking food in your life, man. You think about it.
There's that pizza strip from 1974.
I bought it at a convenience store.
There's 30 cows. 14 pigs.
Probably more than that.
When the hell did I eat
5,000 chickens.
How many cans of beefaroni?
Roast burgers.
10,000 cans of beefaroni. Would they be in the can, Mike, or would they just be on the floor?
They still be good.
Can you roll around in it? Is that like...
You can eat it again.
Look at that cupcake, man. Look at all the...
Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys are killing
this shit keeps forever.
Hey, there's that Twinkie I never finished.
Ah, Twinkie. Uh,
Oh man, that's that bug I ate in the 6th
the
grade.
bug.
Oh, there'd be a pile of insects, like a
Oh
pile
yeah,
like this
that's
of
right. It's
insects.
true.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
a lot of wings,
Yeah, but I'm just thinking if it didn't
A
rot,
lot of
if you
legs.
see it,
legs.
Mike,
right.
a lot of these. Remember
Well-
these? Mike?
You know, when I was really young, there's some boogers in there. Like that's how I started. When I started out, when I started feeding myself, it was boogers. I clearly remember doing this.
Hey, this call is about to end.
Well, it's probably a good thing.
Hey, Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
We've
Merry
sunk to a
Christmas,
new
man.
low. Hey, Merry Christmas, boys. We're seeing you soon.
Take care, buddies.
Sure enough.
Find another
goes.
Spew!